Hello everybody, I'm Meso, and it's been a long time, but I am back with some incredibly exciting Bionicle news. Today, the promised day is here. We have gotten the first official reveal of the LEGO Collectible Minifigure Series 29, featuring, among other things, our first actual proper Bionicle minifigure, Tahu the Red One himself. I'm not sure the origin of this picture, but apparently it's been found in person, which means an early release may be imminent. I don't know. The official release date for this series is either May or June. Different sources are reporting different release dates, but somewhere around that range. But if this has been able to be spotted this early, then maybe we're looking at an earlier release than even that. Who knows? But you can see all the different minifigures here. And I'm gonna be honest, they all look pretty cool, but let's be real, if you're watching this video, you really only care about the one, and that is Tahu himself. Now, a few weeks ago, LJ had made a video because we had gotten a leaked version of this minifigure, sans the Hau, over on Instagram. Someone had gotten a leak of the figure, probably from a factory or something, but it had a pumpkin head, so it was a little tough to see, you know, the full picture without actually being able to see the Hau. And sure, you know, different people had different interpretations and opinions on the minifigure's quality, but obviously everybody was wondering, what are they going to do for the mask? Is it going to be like the Iron Man helmet, where they just have a printed version of the Hau over it? Is it going to be an actual new mold, which some collectible minifigure series do have? And no, we can see here, it is a wholly new mold, which I think is a bit shocking, but I'm not complaining. And you even have this little piece of armor that goes underneath the mask and above the torso that kind of simulates the black sockets, which I think is really, really cool. I know some people were hoping for a unique mold for the flame sword. Does not appear like we're getting that, which, you know, some people might be upset about. I'm not really. If the budget only allowed for one, I think they made the right call by prioritizing the Hau. I think it looks phenomenal. You know, some versions of this leak had called it a Bionicle cosplayer, and the jury was out to be like, well, what kind of angle are they going to take? Is it going to be like someone dressed in a Bionicle costume, or is it going to be like just Tahu? My theory, if that's what it's actually called, my theory is it probably is going to have a regular minifigure head underneath the Hau, you know, so the gimmick will be like it's someone dressed up as Tahu. But considering how they did the mask with the little, the pink eyes, that's not really going to be apparent. So for all intents and purposes, it is just Tahu, you know. I imagine some people might, if that theory is the case, which who knows, maybe it isn't, but based on that leak, I think it makes sense that probably is going to be. You can just swap out the minifigure head for a blank one, or a gray one, or whatever you might want to do, you know. Your mileage may vary. But, I mean, what do you guys think? I know some people have always wondered whether a Bionicle minifigure could be executed well or not. I think this looks stellar. I think it could not possibly have been executed any better. But then again, I'm someone who's always been in the camp of Bionicle could totally work as a minifigure line. So I know that isn't a universally popular opinion. But as far as an interpretation goes, I think this is very faithful. It's solid to the character, and it shows that you can totally make it work and be recognizable and have it look cool. Now I just have to live in the existential dread and fear of figuring out how I'm going to get one of these. I've never really concerned myself with collectible minifigures besides that one time they did Jack Skellington, so I'm not sure if there's a way to tell which one you're going to get anymore, considering how they're packaged nowadays, if there's like unique barcodes. Anyone that might know more about that, please share in the comments section below, because I'm totally ignorant on that. But that's pretty much all for this video. Rest assured, now that we have seen this, I'm not sure, maybe we'll wait until it's actually out. But LJ and I are definitely going to do a Knack and Jay podcast talking about this. because, you know, it's more significant than just the minifigure itself. It's the end of years-long debates in the fandom and the LEGO community over whether a Bionicle character could work in a traditional minifigure, and now that we have it, it's definitely worth talking about. So, stay tuned for that. Not sure when exactly, but it will happen, and probably we're going to do a review of some kind of the figure itself once it comes out. I'm sure LJ will cook something up. But please let me know what you guys think. Really excited to read the comments on this one. Hope you're all doing well. I know it's been a while since I've done anything public-facing, but I'm still here, and I hope you guys are doing great. I'll talk to you guys at some point. Farewell!